So we're here at the Fairmont St Andrews. I'm playing the Kittocks course, and the goal of today is to have a bogey-free round. If I make a bogey, I'm done. This is the start of a new series that we're going to be doing where we're trying to get a bogey-free round. Cam has done it before. I've never had a bogey-free round. I've had a 6 under par and I still 3-putted the 17th hole from about 10 feet because I got nervous because I realised that was so under par. So we're going to try, have a bogey-free round. At some point it's going to happen. I'm not sure that it's going to be the first day, but we're going to give it a go and we're going to see how we get on. So first hole, we've got a 476 yard par 5. I do quite like this hole to start. I'm a little bit nervous. If I make a bogey on the first hole, like what happens? Are we just done? I don't know. We're going to try not make a bogey on the first hole. At least with the par 5, you've got a little bit more room for error. And this tee shot's nice and open, so we're just going to try get a drive somewhere down there. That was a long backswing. I saw that on the other side of my head, but it is straight down the middle and that's all we needed. So if you follow along with this channel, you might have seen that Cam and I are doing the race to +4. Now, part of my struggle with that is that I really panic, first of all, out on the golf course when I get under par and I start just making bogeys everywhere because of that panic. But the other thing is that I start my rounds really, really safe. I tend to not kind of play properly because I'm being really apprehensive. So that can lead to bogeys on the front 9 and then I'm always kind of clawing it back on the back 9. So the goal of this challenge is just to get more comfortable being under par, obviously making less bogeys, which would be a big help when trying to get to +4 handicap. So we'll see how we're doing. This golf course in particular is a tough one. I don't know why we've decided this is going to be the first one, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited about the challenge. Both Cam and I are going to be doing this, but it's really difficult to film and play golf at the same time. So we're going to do them separately. So the next episode will be Cam giving it a go. Let's see, if I win this one, I've won the challenge. So let's go. So I've got 227 yards in. I honestly couldn't have got that ball more in the middle of the fairway if I'd tried. So I'm pretty happy with that. Just going to go in with a 5 wood here. It's a little bit wet underfoot, so I'm not sure on this kind of strike I'm going to get here. But fingers crossed we can just get this one up somewhere towards that green. Oh no. Okay. That was kind of what I was worried about happening. We're closer to the green, so that is a positive. We've now got 112 yards. I'm just going to go in with a little 9-iron. Cam's nodding his head. Cam's microphone's charging up. He will making voice appearances on this episode. I'm going to go in with a little 9-iron. There's so much behind that pin. That pin is right at the very front of the green. And I just feel as though if you're ever trying to really push out distance with a wedge, it's not going to be good. Oh. Ooh, that was long. That was oh my goodness me. That was definitely, should have been a wedge, but it's okay. It is unfortunately a long walk from the pin to my little ball over there. I think in hindsight, it probably was a pitching wedge after I gave all that chat, but it's okay. I pulled it a little bit, but that wind is a little bit stronger than I thought. So at least we know that for the rest of the round, provided I don't make a bogey here and we actually get to go and play the rest of the round. Oh, goodness me. Okay. I actually kind of need a wedge for this shot because I've got to go over this little bit. This is so far away. This is going to be the best 2-putt of my life if I can make this. That's actually really good for pace. Okay. We can work with that. Honestly, I'm buzzing with that first putt. We could be in a lot worse situation than we are, so I'm feeling pretty happy. This one's just curling in a touch. Greens are a little bit slow just this time of year, so I can give it a nice firm hit. Don't have to put too much brake on this one. Just going on the right edge of the cup here. Let's go! She's on to hole number 2. I was really feeling as though that might have been game over on the first hole there, but she made a par and I'm feeling good. We're very great today. We are. This is my first appearance in this video now. So. Cam is back. Cam has his microphone on. Cam couldn't give any commentary because he didn't have a microphone on the first hole. What do you think to my performance on the first? Distinctly average, but fighting. You fought for that par. You fought very hard and it was worthy of a high 5. Thanks. And you did very well to make sure that this video wasn't just like a 1-minute long video. And now I'm gonna have to work to make sure it's not 2 minutes long as we come on to the second hole. So obviously I'm hitting off the reds today. I'll talk you guys through why I'm hitting off the reds in a little bit. This hole is 312 yards and I actually do not like the line from this tee compared to that tee. That's something I always find going between the different tee sets is that the front tees, they never really set up that nice for my kind of game. So we've got a little bit of a challenge on our hands with this first tee shot. There's water down there right in my kind of distance. So I'm going to take this up towards that bunker, nice and far out towards the right hand side. The key to not making bogeys is just not making big mistakes like that. So we're going to keep this one nice and safe, hopefully. Oh, I lost that.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Where'd that go?
Just on the line of the path almost.
Camera cut out as I hit my tee shot there, but I think it just picked up the ball landing. Definitely not the best swing, nor the best shot. I honestly thought that was so far that way, but apparently Cam thinks it's fine, so that's good. I feel like at the minute I'm still kind of like getting used to my swing changes and stuff, and it's a weird one because I can have like really, really good days and really bad days with it. But I don't know, I feel like I'm getting more and more comfortable with the swing changes, and we're just trying to put them out onto the golf course. But it does mean that every so often I just have strikes like that feel so foreign and just not quite right. So hopefully less of those kind of strikes to come today. Sneaky, actually a really good line because I came so far out to the right. I've now got a really nice line into the pin that's tucked away on the left hand side. So some would say that I expertly executed that tee shot.
Course management masterclass from G.
And now we have a grand total of 132 yards. So I think I'm going to go in with an 8 iron. I just feel a bit nervy with how long my last shot went, but I think it's not quite as downhill, this one, so an 8 iron should be pretty perfect here. This one, anywhere kind of like short right, I will be very, very happy with. Right about there. Oh, no, sit, oh. Okay,
Ooh.
You know what? She's either gained some distance out of nowhere or the wind is really, really strong.
That actually worked out pretty well for you.
Honestly, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Definitely rather be off the edge at this side of the green than that side. So we're all good. We've just got a little delicate one left here. I'm going in with a 58 degree because I kind of need this one stopping up pretty quickly. Just kind of aiming this to land maybe like a few foot onto the green here. Yeah. Let it roll out from there. There's a little bit of a bank, so hopefully that'll kill it if it's going at a bit of speed.
Oh, what a touch.
The bank did kill it because that was going at some speed.
What a touch.
We take that, we take that. Let's hole it and we've got another hole. You know what? If you're somebody that struggles when you come into like competitions because you suddenly feel the pressure, this is a great game because best believe I've felt pressure over every single shot so far and I'm actually taking it really seriously. I really don't want to give you guys a 4-minute long video, so this would be a nice one to hold just from that left hand side, little bit of a slope. What a cool little background though that we're working with here.
Oh yeah.
Onwards we go. We were just saying that this format is a really interesting one because it's the worst format for our games, which actually makes it like the best format for our games.
Yeah, I think because we tend to make so many bogeys and then also make so many birdies, it kind of becomes pretty difficult for you because there's no reward for making a birdie. It's only getting rewarded by moving on to the next hole if you make a par.
Yeah.
And I think you've just got to alter your game plan a little bit and just playing safe, hitting to the fat parts of the greens and just playing the percentage shots.
Yeah, this is true. I think it would be a great game as well. Like obviously we're going to be doing this as bogey free. You could do it as double free, triple free, depending on what level you're at. And I think that's just what's nice about golf overall, isn't it? That you can take an idea. We've gone past my tee. You can take an idea, you can take a format and you can adapt it to any ability, which I think is cool. So let me know in the comments if you're going to try this, what kind of level you guys would be looking at trying it at. If you're doing bogey free, good luck to you because it's stressful.
It's very difficult. Puts a lot of pressure on your short game, that's for sure.
This is, yeah. And we've got a short little par 3 up next. So let's see. Hole number 3, we are level par. We've not made a bogey. We're feeling good. We've got 119 yards. I want to play a 9 iron here. I feel like it's a 9 iron, but given how downhill it is and how far everything has gone, I'm going to go in with a pitching wedge. I don't know whether it's the strength of the wind. The elevation changes here are obviously big, but it also might just be the fact that we're kind of coming away from winter now and it's actually not like -1 degrees that we're playing golf in, which is exciting.
I think you're right. I think the ball is just going a little bit further just with the warmth.
Nice.
And then also the holes we've played so far have all been pretty downwind, so you've been a little bit enthusiastic on a couple of the approaches.
Absolutely bombing it, which is lovely. Right, it's not what we need from a pitching wedge here. Just going in kind of just left of the pin here. Keep it away from those bunkers. That's so safe and boring. It's so very boring, so
it's good
very
for par
safe.
golf.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we're going for.
45 feet. on every hole works. It's actually ended up better than it looked from the tee, I think.
Yeah, that's true. It looked really far away. I mean, it's still not close by any stretch, but it's not too bad. Nice and safe. You just really don't want to sort of dice with the bunkers and things like that on here. I guess that's the only kind of like slight caveat, is that with this game, you might lose out on a couple birdie opportunities if you're trying to play it too safe. I don't know. I think it's going to take quite a few goes to get it, because obviously up until this point in my golfing life, I've never had a bogey-free round. So maybe the more episodes we do of this, the more rounds we do, I'll get more confident, I'll start going for it a bit more. But that said, we have actually got a birdie putt here. Might be time to just kind of roll one in here.
That would be a great time to pop it in. Downwind though.
Is that
up the hill,
because you're worried I'm going to pelt this like 20 foot?
I think it could be a little bit fast towards the end.
Okay, Cam the caddy has spoken.
You've putted well so far.
I have actually. Thank you for noticing. Let's continue the streak with this one. See, if I could have hit that with the speed I wanted, without the apprehension that you placed upon my ball.
Good, get it out. Get the blame out. That's an all right putt. I think you might have blasted that past.
No, I'd have holed it. It was tracking, it was perfect.
Okay, just pop this one in. All you needed was the par. You didn't need to go aggressive for the birdie.
Yeah, but now I've got a difficult par putt. A little bit on the right edge, not by much though. I think just a nice firm hit on that right edge should be good here. Yes.
Easy. That roll looked really pure with that ball.
It's cool, it's cool. It's quite,
very cool.
It is quite cool, thank you. All right, on to the fourth hole. This one is 390 yards and it is a par 5 for the women. Now, we get a little bit of a head start here, but it doesn't really help because you have to club down so that you don't fall through this little gully thing. And I mean, in the summer, I'd probably be hitting a hybrid or a really long iron off this tee when you're getting rollout. But today, it's so wet underfoot that I'm gonna go in with a 3-wood here. You're kind of just looking for something going around 200, 220 maybe.
Yeah, I think so. I think that sounds perfect. You just got to make sure you don't go too far on this fairway.
Yes.
And also, you always like to make your birdies on par 5s, but today it's just a case of playing smart and just making your pars on these ones.
This is true. And let me tell you, this hole is kind of my nemesis. So if we can get away with this one, I will be very, very, very pleased. Well, it's not what I was looking for, but it will be fine.
That'll be absolutely fine there. Little stinger.
Little unintentional stinger.
It's like one of mine.
So in conclusion, I definitely cannot go any further than a 3-wood here. It might have even been a 5 to get me a better lie, because now I have got this little bit of a slope. But it's all right. We've got 167 yards to the pin, 125 to make the carry, and 200 to the gorse at the back. It's just such a difficult shot. It's just like, it's a really tough one. I always find this hole super, super tough because I always get like a bit nervy over this shot. And so I always kind of just flump it down there, which we're not gonna do today. We are gonna hit a 167, wind behind, 7-iron.
Yeah.
Cam didn't look very pleased about that.
I thought you were going to say 6. Judging on how far
it's gonna jump from there. Right?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna jump. So I think, and how far I've been absolutely pelting it today. Well, it's short and right.
That went very high.
That went so high. Okay.
That's absolutely fine there.
That was worse than average, but it's up there.
It's okay. Was that a 7?
It was, I think, yeah. It was.
Just a wee bit high.
It didn't look like a 7, but it was.
I was actually just thinking that you needed to get up and down for par, but you've actually got
Nay, nay, my friend.
a chip and 2 putts for it.
Nay, nay.
8-iron.
Really?
Yeah.
You think?
Yep.
Okay then. I love it when you tell me what club to hit, because then if it goes right, I claim all the glory. And if it goes wrong, I just blame it on you. I was trying to decide between a bump and run and like a little 54. I sneaky have really been liking that little 54 pitch shot recently, but I equally know that this is the right kind of shot to play the little bump and run. It's a very safe shot, or it tends to be.
You don't have anyone to blame if you hit a 54 degree as well.
Only myself, and I can't be doing that. So, little 8-iron it is. Oh.
I got an unbelievably bad bounce. But
it's okay.
15, 20 feet for the birdie, that's okay.
I saw that little bump and I was like, just don't land it exactly in the bowl. And I did, but it's all right.
This is probably the first big birdie chance we've seen you have so far in this challenge.
The last hole would have been a good birdie chance if you didn't talk me out of it.
Yeah, I'll take that one. But at least you made your par, and we are here because of that.
This is true.
And you're now Gonna make a birdie.
I hope I am. I know that you don't want me to absolutely pelt these, but they do need a little bit of a hit today.
A little bit, yeah. The greens are a little bit wet, but they're rolling really pure.
And even in like competitions, so we're kind of prepping for competitions at the minute, even in competitions, my putting style is it either goes in the hole or it goes 5 foot past, and I hole it coming back. And I do want to get back into that routine of like being able to be really aggressive and knowing if it goes 5 foot past that I'm confident with it. Not that I want to hit this one 5 foot past, but I want to at least give it a go.
It's a good putt.
Oh, I didn't quite. I think that wasn't quite the line anyway.
That's exactly where I would have wanted you to putt it to in this challenge.
Good. Caddy's happy. That's the main thing.
4 holes and 4 pars.
I am enjoying this format more than I thought I was going to, and I think you're really going to enjoy it.
I'm enjoying you being the guinea pig because I'm enjoying seeing how you're plotting out holes. Whereas I think I definitely need to do that a lot better usually, in that I'm not as planned and I really try and play very aggressive golf usually on this channel.
This is
so
true.
We're going to see a different side of my golf, I'm sure, once I get the opportunity to go out there and try and make 18 pars.
So 5th hole, it is another par 5, but it's a little bit longer than the 4th. So this one is 487 yards. Now from the tee, you can't really see very much, but what you can see is a gorse bush down in the distance. That's basically kind of the reference point to the middle of the fairway. You have also got those bunkers just up on the right hand side, but then there's a little bit of trouble on the left as well. So really you just got to hit a good drive here, try and avoid the trouble, and then hopefully we can give it a go.
Make a par.
We can give it a go. Or a birdie.
Or a birdie, yeah.
Just
We'd love to see a birdie.
Nothing else other than that.
Oh, it's just so good.
It's trying to go towards those bunkers and it is going right towards them now. No!
Oh.
I didn't think it was
close
going to
to those
turn off
bunkers.
that much.
That wind just grabbed it.
Oh, okay.
It's maybe short of the bunker.
I'm hoping so, but
really
I'm
hope
not
so.
convinced that it is. But we'll go down there and see. Obviously, at this time of year, there's bunkers that are GUR. Obviously, the bunker that my ball is in is not GUR, and we are having to play it. So we've just caught the front of this little bunker, unfortunately, but it's not right up against the face, so I feel like I can get a little bit more club to it. I'm going to go in with an 8 iron. Just going to try and get this one out and get a little bit of distance here to help me out with that 3rd shot.
Yeah.
That is about as much as I could do, isn't it?
Yeah. That's really
Alrighty.
good.
Thank you.
Really well out of there.
Unfortunately, not quite as much distance out of that bunker as I would have liked here. We've got 207 left and it is into wind. The wind's kind of taking it over here, which I think is just what happened on that tee shot, because honestly, I was really happy with the strike of it. So I'm going to go in with a 3-wood here. It's all I've got and I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try to take it to the left a little bit as there's a bit more room down there on that shorter side. That was a bad strike.
She's having a little bit of a wobble in this hole. Tough 3rd shot. She's just right of the green. So let's see if she can make her up and down for the par. And if not, it'll be challenge over.
Not my best on that 2nd shot here. We've ended up just by the side of the green. I'm going to go in with a 54, get this up nice and high, stopping quick, because there's not a lot of space by the side of the green. And Cam is very much stood in the danger zone there, so that's commendable for his bravery. Let's see what we can do here. Go, sit, go, sit, go, sit, go, sit.
Great shot.
Woo! I think that's actually pretty good. If there was a place to keep the game alive by holding a putt, I do believe it is this place. Because just look at that background.
What a view.
It's so cool. First things first, tell me how good that shot was.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
Did it land there?
It landed pretty much pin high.
I feel like this is quite a big moment. We really need this to keep everything alive. It is going to be a very gentle one here. As you can see by the flag, it is downwind, it's downhill. Just needs a nice tap on the right edge of the hole here. Go, 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 go.
Oh, gee.
I can't believe that's the hole that got me.
I can't believe that that's it. You just got really unlucky with that tee shot. In the bunker got it. And after that, it's such a grind to get back on and make a par.
That felt like a grind. That did in fact feel like a grind. Well, I am sorry that I couldn't take you on a longer journey on this video. I hope you guys like the format. There will be a lot of this still to come. Next episode is going to be Cam giving this a go. So make sure that you are following along, hit that subscribe button so that you can see more of the mission bogey free around episodes. Hopefully I'll get further than 4 holes.
It's a good start, and I'm feeling nervous about the next one because I could just make a bogey on the first hole.
It is kind of agree. It honestly, let us know as well. If we make a bogey on the first or the second or the third, or even like there, do you even want to see the rest of the round? Or is that, are you done? Are you uninvested when we make a bogey? I feel like that's it. That's it. We're cutting it here. But let us know if you would actually want to see the rest of the round or if you just want to see up until the bogey hits. But either way, thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button and we will see you in the next video.